It's me again. Actually, different day, different sweater. Good news. Okay, what we're doing today is something that will annoy your friends and family for however long it lasts. You will need a cup, a balloon, maybe a rubber band, scissors, marshmallows. These are the stalest marshmallows I think I've ever come across outside of a Lucky Charms box. And the Lucky Charms box marshmallows are actually freeze-dried, so they're not even stale. These are like little rocks. Oh well, we're not eating them. Okay, so little friend here needs its bottom taken off. Feeling stabby. Okay, we made a hole. Keep going with that hole. It's gonna be obnoxious, it always is, because you're trying to work with scissors in a very tight space. So I just tend to make the hole, start breaking pieces out, and then just kind of do that as neatly as you can. I suppose you could do this with an X-Acto knife if you have one, but I'm not getting those out. It's kind of alarming how much crafting I do wrong because of laziness. Yeah, just continuing to make the hole big. You can also use these to shoot pom-poms, so if you have extra pom-poms from the pom-pom wreath, use those. Don't buy marshmallows, or rather, don't waste your marshmallows this way when you could eat them. I say this as a person who's not really all that keen on marshmallows, but I like hot chocolate with them. That is their preferred use. Okay. A hole exists. This boy needs a knot tied in it. If you're like me and you need an adult's help to tie this, that's okay. There's no shame. We'll see if I get there. I may have to go get a friend. I think it's because it's not inflated. So you're gonna want to tighten up. So we did. Tight knot there. Then we're like gonna just hack the end that is round off. The roundy bit. There sure is a neat, nice way to do this. And then there's the lower way, which is not those things. Not as bad as I thought. Stretch this over the bottom of your cup. Doesn't wanna. Maybe. I may have cut too much off my balloon, or my cup may be too big. Let's cheat. I also have a small cup. Let's see how this goes. This may just be Craft Fails with Laura. That actually would be a pretty fun series, Craft Fails with Laura. There are a lot that you don't see. You come to craft programs and you're like, oh, Laura is so crafty. She knows what she's doing. You know what she does? Actually, she does not know what she's doing. And sometimes we're on this train wreck together. I remember one day I carefully and painstakingly cut dozens of pieces of string to tie a pendant around someone's neck. You know, we would make a pendant and then we would tie it so that you could take it off and put it back on. I measured it against what was comfortable for my own neck, forgetting that I have a very tiny head. My head is weird. It's too small for my body. So, yeah, that failed in a big way. Just like this is failing in a big way. Maybe that might work. Okay, so little boy now. I would shoot for a cup that's between these two sizes. So this one is a 16-ounce cup. And this is like maybe a 2-ounce cup. So maybe shoot for something in between that. I'm not redoing this though. You guys need to experience the real with me. Now that that is on there, you can also use a toilet paper tube. Toilet paper tubes are great for this. Guess what I don't have? A toilet paper tube. I'm going to rubber band this in place. I'm going to ruin my cup by rubber banding this in place. Oh my gosh. That's kind of annoying. Not as annoying though as actively removing the whole base of a cup only to find that was not gonna work. Okay, rubber bands. Maybe rubber band again? Rubber band once. This boy, too small. I'm really glad you're on this ride with me, everyone. It means a lot to me that we can craft fail together. It's an authentic moment in my life that is here with you in this place. Okay, I think this is not gonna work. And so what we're gonna wanna do is get tape. But before I discover that fully, we're gonna test it. Because part of making things, part of STEM and STEAM is creating something, testing it, realizing that it's terrible, and then doing the process again so that we can do better. Fail better. As I forget who said that. It was try again, fail better. That's what we all have to work on. So here is my little janky, sad marshmallow shooter. We are gonna get, we're gonna get a different size cup. Oh my gosh. Failure. Still works. Okay, try it again. Okay, I might be actively holding this together with my hand, but it works. Okay, so you get your marshmallow down as far deep in there as you can. You adjust your cup, okay? Hold it in place if you're me. Adjust marshmallow. Oh, I bet my cup. Okay, we are gonna do some science, and science sometimes involves adhesive tape. You might have duct tape in your house. You might have regular tape. I bet regular tape will work just as well. We're gonna experiment. It's gonna be great. Y'all are gonna love it. Together, we're gonna achieve this. Craft realness with Laura. That's what we're gonna call this video series. Craft realness. Okay. I have the balloon, which did I mention I'm allergic to? We have the balloon in place. We're gonna put some duct tape around the cup so it cannot break. We're not breaking here today. We're gonna succeed. Success. Success, everyone. We're gonna try again here because I put my duct tape on wrong. Okay, lining him up. What you don't know when you see craft tutorials on the internet is that quite often they give you instructions they themselves have not tested, because they make a craft and then they say, oh, I should write this up for my blog, and then they do, but they tell you like the measurements wrong because they don't care, they already made it. Or they say you can make this without this. No, you can't. They had that thing. Okay, we have now got, what is this, version 3? Version 3. Success. Okay, to make this craft correctly, you need a cup with about the circumference of a toilet paper tube or a toilet paper tube. Remove the bottom from the cup, like so. If you've got a toilet paper tube, not an issue. Cut the rounded end off of a balloon. tie the bottom of the balloon. Put the balloon over your cup. I used the end that we cut out, but you could also probably do it over the top. I just thought that that looked more neat, although now it doesn't. Don't use the rubber band that they told you to on the craft tutorial. Instead, use some tape. Any tape will do, but I used duct tape because it was what was ready and at hand. Then, when you're ready to use your marshmallow shooter, put your marshmallow all the way at the bottom where the little hole is, where you tied it. Draw back and shoot. Okay? Marshmallow shooters. Make a couple of them. Get a bunch of ammunition. Divide them amongst your siblings. And then just marshmallow attack each other. If your parents would rather you not use an edible thing, like maybe you have mice that come in to your house from time to time like we do because we live in the country, get pom-poms, do the same thing. Or really any small light object. The heavy stuff won't work because, I mean, look at this. It's not going to shoot a penny. And if it does, don't do it because keep an eye out. My grandpa would have told you that. Be careful, you're going to put your eye out. That's what my Polish grandpa, his favorite thing to say. He would tell us all kinds of stories about people he knew who put their eyes out. And I bet 90% of those stories were fake. I know one was true because my mom grew up with a boy that put his eye out. But that was in the 50s when they didn't really care if children lived or died so much. Now your parents want you because they're not, you know, they grew up with baby boomers as parents like I did. They know what it feels like to not have people be like, don't put your eye out. So don't put your eye out. Okay. This really took a turn to eye safety. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Goggles, great option if you don't wear glasses. Protect your eyes, guys. You only have two, and then they don't grow on trees. They grow in your face, so. Happy marshmallow shooting.